So we're at Wells Fargo and we have a trailer, so we can't go through here, the drive-through, and Raph is identifying as a car right now. And walk in. Can y'all stop being for like 5 seconds, please? Stop! I'm gonna call the police. What in the are you doing?
Look at him, Mr. Moneybags.
What car is he?
Look at you, Mr. Money.
Bro, stop that.
What do you identify as? 1997 Honda Civic?
Motherfucker.
Slam it more.
No. Only thing I want to slam is alcohol. Your prostate.
On the truck. It should be all in the truck. Because I don't like them in there. They get nasty.
Take it off.
I would have, but I welded it. I'm assuming this is because they lost the tool. So they beat this in there to get it off.
It works.
Really?
Yeah, it's not seized up.
You have me on the Facebook link.
Okay, so some context for those previous clips. We went out to get a 240 for our friend Raph, and well, we got it, but it's a little too far gone, I guess. Brian ended up buying it. Well, buying it. He made a deal with the guy to help him work on his car, and so he's gonna probably just scrap it, part it out, take as much as he possibly can and sell it, and then it's gonna go to the scrap. It's pretty bad. You can't really see a whole lot, but there's holes and damn near trees growing inside of it. It was definitely hit on the driver's side. Has like no suspension in it. The back clearly looks like it was hit. See, the gas is all old and it needs a lot of work. I mean, if you really had the time and the money, you could probably fix it. I was suggesting at least try to see if it's worth it. We have more 240 parts that we know what to do with. We could probably somewhat fix it. I mean, make it kind of a missile car, but everyone agrees it's just too far gone to even fix. I guess this has been pushed in and all the fuel lines are messed up. You can't really see it, I guess, because the wheel, but there's a giant hole right there. From what they're saying, you can't really fix that. It's just too much work to fix. So I don't really agree with it, but it's just gonna get scrapped. And I figured you could just chop the front up. We have a frame puller. It would take a long time and a lot of money, and Raph doesn't live in Florida, so he'd only be able to work on it on the weekends, but he's gonna move down here. And I would even try to but you know, it's not my car, it's not my decision. I can't decide the fate of this thing, unfortunately. But maybe it's better to just take off as much as we possibly can and junk it. Alright, so it's a couple hours later. Got the car to the shop, and it already looks like there's gonna be some useful parts. Holden, which is another guy who is part of the shop as of recently, he has a really banged up S13 coupe. No engine, no tranny, no glass, nothing. But his core support in the front's all fucked up, so he'll be able to use this one because this one's in pretty good shape. So already we're starting to find some useful stuff with this car. The rest of it's probably going to be a lot of stuff that's going to get sold, like tubs and shit like that. So the doors and probably the tails. No, actually this one's fucked up. This one though. And let's see, that's fucked up. Not a whole lot honestly on this car is going to be really useful, but maybe go inside and see what's going on. So we got this. I just found out about this today. I guess Brian picked it up. Can't really tell what it is from here, but it's a 240 vert, and as far as I know it's also scrap. There's some goodies on it we'll be able to use a lot more than the other car. Subframe is good. Gas tank is alright. It's in decent shape. The frames are actually damn near perfect on this thing, which is quite a surprise. No holes, no major dents. Front subframe's in good shape. Power steering is, it looks alright. Stock stuff in the front. And the core support is, yeah, it's a little mangled, but it's mostly okay. So,
Oh yeah, diff seals.
alright, we have Bradley's car, and it is now taken apart. And the last video, it was shooting flames and running.
I got 2 weeks out of it.
Okay, that's not supposed to.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
What happened to this thing?
So on the dyno, I was on 16 psi, and my cams needed to be degreed, so I was running into problems there. I came off the dyno with an idling issue. Turned out my map was falling off, but I still moved my vacuum line to different locations.
Grenade.
And
Grenade?
so instead of being at this port, which it was on the dyno, this was 16 pounds. I moved it up underneath my throttle body here, and I started making 22 pounds instead. So at 22 pounds, I think I had a little bit of valve float. I know I had bad valve stem seals, so the only thing I can think of is during the valve float, it would push the boost into my crankcase, and I pushed out my cam seals. So now I'm doing a bolt head with cam gears, upgraded valve springs, and a Tomei timing belt. So that way I can go back to the dyno and make my horsepower go. But while it's here, I'm kind of tidying up a few things, like just pretty much the trim that's aged or a little bit of rust here. Just trying to change it up. Like, I got new wheels for it.
Bro, I got a brand new clutch line.
And painted my brakes.
Yeah. Bro, I forgot all the shit that I ordered.
I made a passenger seat work as a driver. That way I could have matching seats in there.
Oh, brand new water pump, put on my shit. Sorry, I'm just...
But other than that, it's just been little things here and there while I wait on my parts. And I just got confirmation that I can get a set of RB cam gears milled down so that I can actually run them on the CA instead of spending $400 or $500 on a set of cam gears. So I'll get that in the works here. And what do you say, next month maybe we'll be on the dyno?
Yeah, brand new exhaust manifold.
So next month I'll be on the dyno. We'll go to our first track day and see where it goes.
Yeah, so the only thing that happened to my car is...
Nothing.
Okay, well,
Nothing.
nothing is the correct term. What I did do was I painted it, but we're going to take all the paint off anyways.
And redo it.
And redo it, because...
You want to show your laziness? You want to expose yourself?
Okay, I ran out of paint. Listen.
Yeah, but why the fuck would you use blue? You could have used black.
Okay, so I realized I was gonna paint the whole thing blue, and then I was gonna spray it with the nice double color that it's got going on right here. Blue sucks. Black works way better.
That's why on the can it says use black base.
Yeah, well, I don't read. And well, Brian's came out a hell of a lot better than mine.
So wait, his base coat is blue?
Yep.
That might be why the
No,
color's not good.
well, no. My base coat, mostly it's black, but I ran out of black, so I used blue. This is a lot cleaner. Also, he put tubs in. Trailer You say
Fenders.
trailer fenders?
They're not great, but
I mean, they look a lot better than they looked before. It's solid too. I'm gonna do the same thing on my car.
more like I'm gonna do them for you.
Brian's gonna do it on my car.
Yeah, Brian's car should be on the ground this month.
Yeah.
I'll try and talk Josh into let me get it set of the same as all.
I'm gonna pull out the lower control arms and swap them. I gotta
Yeah.
paint those. I'm thinking on doing the color match too.
Yeah, we get your car on the ground and we start putting the rest of it together.
No, I can go through the interior, which means we're gonna have to shuffle cars. Which means you need to get your car rollable so we can shuffle
Yeah.
cars.
Well, it really is rollable at this point.
Well, yeah, I just gotta finish cleaning all this bullshit up.
Like,
Well, my car will be out of here by the time.
I got the coils on and everything. I can roll my car.
I need to know if you're gonna put that back together or not. Otherwise, I need so I can take it off or.
Yeah, no, I'll put it back together.
Okay.
That's not that.
This is Raph's Fox body. I know I said we were trying to get him a 240 because he wants a 240, but this is his Fox body. It's a 2.3, but it is a very healthy 2.3. It wasn't running right because the distributor, the timing was off, and Bradley, I forgot to mention, Bradley is like the god of time, and he can time just about any motor. It's like a skill he was born with that cannot be replicated. He can time damn near anything. But we figured out this 2.3 was very strong after Bradley timed it because, let's just say, that little burnout mark was not there this morning. And there's like a shit ton of rubber that came off the tire. All of that is rubber from the tire. So yeah, I wish I had gone on camera. I didn't have a camera on me, but he did a fat Bernie. But you know, it's just a white convertible. I don't know if Raph's gonna keep it. It has a pretty clean interior. It's nice. I don't particularly care for verts, but this one is, it's all right. He obviously needs to get a new roof because this one is destroyed. But I mean, put a new roof on this thing and it'll be a really good solid car, in my opinion, because then it'll be all sealed up and no water will get inside of it. So alright, so that's the end of this video. Couple things I didn't really point out. I do have calipers on my car, C32 I think, and front rotors. Brian's giving me rear rotors, and I have an oil pan for my engine. I didn't go back to the engine room though because there's no lights back there, so you can't even see anything, but I have an oil pan. And then I realized I didn't have an oil pickup because, don't know why, we just looked at it one day and we're like, wait, where's the pickup tube? I looked back at my old videos and it was never there. So the oil pickup tube should be in like 2 days. Slap that on. I'll save up for a turbo. The one Bradley has was like $550. And it should be mostly done by then. Then I'll have to get miscellaneous shit. A drive shaft, seats, front windshield, a clutch. It's a lot of stuff, but it's just miscellaneous things. I need to change out some of my brake lines. It's a whole lot of little things I have to do. But the big stuff I got, and that's what really matters. So, but yeah, that's the end of this video. Until next time.